Yeah, we got a lot of live action movies. We also got live action TV shows. We also got the adaptation of the Harry Potter series as well coming out. So it just been announced that the main trio, Harry, Ron, and Hermione have been casted. Hermione have been casted. So we got that with HBO. It's set to drop 2026 summertime. Are we guys excited for the Harry Potter series?
I'm not too excited, but I'm not angry with like these other people who were like, oh my god, because you sound sad. You're crying.
Are you a fan of the Harry Potter series?
I love Harry Potter. I watched them. See, Harry Potter's one of those films now. Harry Potter to me is like
J.K. Rowling.
Christmas, isn't it?
It's not even Christmas. Harry Potter to me is like a cheeky Nando's. Ooh. I'll just be chilling. I'll be like, should you watch Harry Potter?
What's your favourite one?
Ooh. Alright, that's a good
that man got into PlayStation mode. He said, I'm in the game now.
The Goblet of Fire.
Same!
That's my favourite.
That's a hard one.
Shout out Patterson.
The Triwizards Tournament.
Did you put your name in? Hurry! That's very one.
I like Prisoner of Azkaban a lot, you know. Okay, you didn't mess with Prisoner of Azkaban with the werewolves. I fucked with the werewolves.
I like it until the scene where
the time travel thing was kind of a plot hole.
That was okay. It's the scene where they're having this conversation about the Wormtail, and he's the villain and blah blah blah. And
I like that. Still,
that scene is horrible because in the book,
I didn't read the book.
I'm the guy. I'm that guy.
I said in the book.
So now you're us now. The tables are flipped.
In the book, that scene is that whole chapter is amazing. And it's very like rush. I get why they did it because it makes it intense.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things just going on. But
I thought that scene was hard. Nah, I was young watching it. I think that's one of my early experiences like being in the cinema. Because I remember I was brushing my teeth like 5-10 times because I knew I was gonna get a bunch of sweets in it. So I was like cleaning my teeth and I went to the cinema to watch it. That scene was just like, what the fuck's about to happen, bro? Who's the up? And then my man turns into the up and starts running across like, oh shit, he's the up.
See,
obviously, I never read the book.
They were teaching kids back in the day, the rats back in the
day. Yeah, literally. I was gassed during that film. But obviously now we've got the TV series coming out. A lot of actors have been casted in this series. I believe this is going to be a TV show that's going to be lasting a good 8 years. Same type of run that we've got with Game of Thrones. I have mixed views about this. I'm excited for it, because I feel like a franchise like Harry Potter deserves a TV series, just so certain stuff can be dragged out a lot more. But I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I'm skeptical. I'm very skeptical.
I mean, the only positive that I can see is that because it's going to be a series, they can flesh out the book more.
Yeah.
Because the film, they had to obviously
There's
cut.
so much stuff that they skipped over.
Yeah.
So you lot both read the books. I think I read one book.
To be honest, I only read up to.
Look at me, I'm gangster.
I only read up to.
Deathly Hallows was a Bible, man.
I didn't read that.
That was too thick.
I didn't even read that one.
So I was gonna say, because you lot have read the books, yeah.
Yeah.
So is there any like, you lot all seen the films? Of course we all seen the films. Is there certain like story plots they feel like in the TV series they need to latch on a little bit longer?
The only thing I need for me to do it is I need more of the Quidditch matches.
Bruv, what film was it when they just stopped doing it? I was like,
I need more of that. That's why.
Yeah, that was lit.
Because also like there was a whole it was a whole thing. You know when you went to like uni and they had varsity.
Yeah.
It was that.
It was that deep.
X Games mode.
Yeah. So I need more of that. I don't even mind do a spin-off series where it's just about that.
Just the league.
The league. Yeah. It's a fake league.
Yeah, fake league.
Yeah, fake league. And I'm just watching, playing, doing fantasy football. So I don't care. Just give me that. Just more characters fleshed out. We get to spend. I think as well, we didn't spend time with them in actual classes.
Yeah,
I think the first two movies we saw, they did like once, and the scene they showed in the film is because it was related to what was going to happen later. It was a spell that Harry had to learn later.
Or like the one where it was the Omen with the werewolf.
Yeah.
In the T class. That one was pretty good. But like, and then there was the occasional one where with Miriam McGowan.
Oh no!
Don't even ask me. I always butcher the names.
That one. She's auntie in it. The one where they pull out the
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
So like, there's those ones, but like, there's not enough depth, and some of the lessons were really good, especially when ones with Snape.
Yeah.
Speaking of Snape, because you read the book. I keep saying you read the book. Yeah, of course you read the books. How do you feel the fact that there's been a race swap between.
It was never
Snape.
that deep.
Because there's a lot of people. Reason I'm saying is because the book, what I've seen from fans is that it was very detailed about how Snake looked, and now the look is obviously got a nice, very attractive black man playing.
My only issue with him being black is, and it's not an issue with me, but I can see this being a whole conversation, and you're gonna have Dr. Umar come out of the woodworks as well. Is Snape obviously his love for Harry's mum?
Yeah.
That's the bit that's gonna be hilarious.
Oh shit.
Snow Queens never.
Yeah. It's
it was definitely a session, isn't it?
And are they gonna flip it? And they're gonna flip it and go, well, the reason why Harry's mum didn't get with him is because he's black and his parents.
Shit.
And they're gonna flip it. That's the bit I'm going like, where are they gonna go with this? Because even if they don't say, people are gonna read into it read into this and read into this, and then it's a bit unrealistic, like because. The Snake character, because I love the flashback where they show when he's a kid, and he was getting teased by Harry's father.
Yeah, that's mad.
Unless Harry's father was a roadman.
Yeah, no way, man. Is
just getting on the tree. Oh my god!
Cut, bro.
Yeah, what are you doing?
2-piece combo, extra fries.
Yeah. That's my only bit. I'm skeptical about. Like, how is that going to play out?
I feel like they have to change it because if the details of the character was meant to be like a very much, quote unquote, meant to be like a loser, like a outcast like person, there's no way they can make him seem like that in the film without adding some form of race towards it.
No, because like you can.
How was black people in Hogwarts? He'll be the only black person there. No,
there was black people in Hogwarts.
Oh, there was, yeah, man. There
was like one, no?
Ron's brother, one of the twins, went out on a date with a girl. There was the boy that did the announcements for the Quidditch games.
Yeah, there was the actress from EastEnders who was just extra, who always did the weirdest face in the background.
We got extra, yeah.
And then also there was that girl that had fancied Ron and made the potion.
Oh, yeah,
do you remember?
I know
she was originally black and they switched her to white.
Yeah. What, so is this one gonna have OnlyFans as well?
So she got switched back. Let's do it. Ooh.
Is that one gonna have OnlyFans as well? So, just saying.
Only once.
Yeah, only once. Anyway, I'm just saying.
So you got 3.5 black people in that show.
And there was that character. It was a boy. He had like one of the coldest lines in the film. Like he only had one line. What was the line? I forgot the line now, but it was cold. Where he dropped it was cold. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Who was the one that dated Guinea as well? Is that the same guy?
I don't think so.
Bro, there's not much black people in this film, bro. So I'm saying maybe the TV series that add a little bit more black people in it because it's
gonna be
very diverse, isn't it? Well, they're very diverse. The school should have been diverse to begin with, to be fair. When I was watching, I was like, bro, where are people at?
There wasn't enough.
There was only like one black guy. I remember,
but there wasn't enough.
Yeah.
There was the token Asian girl as well.
Oh yeah, she was Harry's love interest for a bit, innit?
Yeah, we need more of that because that annoyed me. That was so cut off. Like,
it was in and out.
Yeah, I was like, what are you gonna do?
Again, Goblet of Fire, iconic, big slave.
Yeah.
Off to bed.
So are we somewhat excited for this series coming out then?
Like I said, I'm not excited, but I'm not angry. I'm not like, oh gosh.
Because this show's gonna be on too much. They're gonna start from them young. Then
the only thing I understand why people are upset is like there's certain things you just leave them to just be those characters. So we know these three actors as the kids of Harry Potter. We just know them as that. It's like somebody now telling me they want to do a new Star Wars and we're gonna recast Luke, Han, and Leia. Just leave the big three. Just leave them.
I feel also though like. Again, it's like the introduction of the world for someone else.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Like it's not... So like, at the end of the day, these big adults that are getting really passionate about it, bro, chill.
Yeah, that's
it is a children's story at the end of the day. Relax and let like the kids also grow to love the story like you did.
Yeah.
That's all it's really doing.
And if it sucks, and it's a TV series, it's not a film. So if it sucks, we still have our film.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's not like they're both movies and you have to when you say Harry Potter you go which one am I talking about, the 2000 something or the 99? We know which one we're talking about. It's the film or the series?
Yeah, it's not a medium now.
Yeah.
It's not a medium. So you got the films that still play and still hold weight till this day. So
but everyone that's crying, they're gonna be the first one to watch it. So I don't know what they're even complaining about.
But they're gonna watch it with red eyes though.
Yeah.
Oh, hate watching.
Yeah, some of them are definitely gonna hate watch. I think it's gonna be decent. I know one of the writers of Successions is involved with it. And it's HBO. I feel like with them, they're gonna treat this as the next Game of Thrones, where they're gonna throw a lot of money into it and want to push this for the next 8, 10 years.
I want it to be dark, like proper dark. None of this like where it randomly got happy out of nowhere. I want it to be dark.
Yeah, because I think it went viral a couple of days ago. The audition for the girl who's playing
Hermione, Arabella Stanton.
And everyone was like, "Oh, this is bad." I said, "Guys, do you not remember the first film? They were all bad."
Yeah,
she's actually, and the thing is, they were talking as if she's an amateur. I actually saw her do Matilda. Like, she's trained.
Yeah.
She's trained. Like, that's her thing. So I feel like, as grown adults, firstly, leave the child alone.
Yeah, the kids, man.
They're kids. Like, let them be. And secondly, like, go and watch the first ones again. It was... You have to take the next move. What do you mean?
Frig, yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
please, guys, please
You're
calm
a great
down.
wizard, Harry. You're a great wizard.
Yeah, I remember that. It's like she just got the line that day.
But it's not even that. If you watch the film again, yeah, try and put yourself in the eyes of the director. So there's certain scenes. It's my favorite scene, and I can feel like I can hear the director talk. So there's a scene where they're sitting around and they've got the book that they stole from the library, and they talk about the Philosopher's Stone. Watch how the scene is where it's the dining room where they're talking. Watch like all their faces when it's like there's something they need to solve.
Yeah,
you can hear the director saying, "Now give me more confused look." Just watch that scene again. Run, give me more. Give me just. You're trying to solve a maths equation, and they're all going, Like, you could just tell they've been so directed.
I could see the scene.
You see the yeah, just watch that scene again. They're all like, especially Hermione, she's like,
thinking faces.
Yeah. Like,
no, but that was her face throughout the thing. Remember what you said, Ron. Yeah, remember what you said. You have to keep drinking.
Oh, yeah, I remember that scene. Yeah, it didn't hold weight, but it was like we just took it because the kids did it. So it was
but we were kids at the time.
Yeah,
so like,
that's true.
Bro, like relax.
Yeah.
Run, don't panic.
And this is the issue with when you have certain people that grew with the franchise and now they become adults. There's certain expectations they have for the franchise going forward.
Wait, I feel like I've just told myself off.
So we're gonna deal with this type of fanship throughout this whole run that's going to be on. We're going to have a bunch of people at us be like, no, it's going to be like Star Wars, basically.
Yeah.
That type of fan base where it's just going to trash anything that's
no, but like, Anakin wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but this is still different because, like, Star Wars, like, if we use Star Wars, for example, they haven't done a reboot, they've just continued the story.
Yeah.
Like, I just wish they continued the story of Harry Potter in any shape or form. Like,
they've got that.
They had that.
The cursed child.
Yeah, whatever. Write something. Like, you just write whatever and bring the cast back. That's when you're making your bucks, but they ain't gonna do that. So, yeah, people always gonna be upset about something. It's just one of those.
Yeah. Well.
But then also, let's talk about the elephant in the room, innit? I did say it earlier, bun J.K. Rowling, but how do you feel about obviously watching it, knowing that she has so much influence behind the series?
This is a good question about, do we take away the
art away from the artist?
Yeah, because she's actually Voldemort, bro. She's actually a villain. I didn't realize how mad she was until I saw some of her tweets.
Sometimes it's not every day be a turf.
Here's a good thing about. So I had a conversation with someone a couple of years ago, and they said that certain writers and directors, when they write a film or they produce a film or direct a film, they put themselves as one of the characters, and you need to figure out which character is them or who do they see themselves as. So George Lucas, to me, he sees himself as Luke.
Yeah.
Luke.
Yeah. See the parallel.
And I go,
this guy's such he's such an uncle.
And then I go, cheers. And then I go, who is J.K. Rowling in Harry Potter? She's Voldemort.
She's Voldemort.
She wasn't Harry.
Who cannot be named.
She was never Harry.
She was never Harry.
She was Voldemort.
No, but she thinks she's Hermione.
No. She knows she's Voldemort.
Yeah, she must know she's Voldemort. She put 10 toes in that character.
Yeah.
And said, yo, that's me. Bun everything.
Because Voldemort,
he had a whole storyline. Yeah.
He was a dick when he was younger as well.
Yeah, he was bad vibes from the beginning, bro. If you knew he was going to be
Yeah,
crazy.
if you didn't know that kid was tapped.
Yeah.
That kid was tapped with the twitching eye. Sorry, sir. I just wanted to know, how do you create that curse? Yo, what do you mean?
You should have offed them then, you know.
Yeah, you should have offed them.
No, they should have offed him when they went to the orphanage.
And it was,
and he was being all creepy with baby fines.
What did Don Cheeto do in Endgame? Put the thing and go.
Oh.
I should did that.
That's not how time travel works.
Okay, no.
But we're all gonna watch. We're all gonna watch this.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I wanna watch it. I'm skeptical, but I think it's gonna be good.